Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing a product review for you guys. I always say you guys, I say you guys too much. From a company called Hush, and they were kind enough to send me this package, and this is what it came in. So for starters, I do want to mention this is not a paid review. Okay, so the first palette I'm going to be showing you is one I'm actually wearing today. So, and it is their Bad Habit. It is the Bad Habit Retro Love Palette. So this is the packaging that it came in. It is 14 colors. I've seen so far on this company, they're known to be somewhat dupes for higher end brands that we all know. And believe it or not, after doing my research, I don't have any palette to compare what they would say is equivalent to one of these palettes. Only today, after going into Sephora, is when I was able to see actually how much this one palette in particular compares to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. I believe that's the one. This is what the palette looks like, and again, like I said, I'm wearing it today, so excuse me because the palette may be a little bit messy. I was going to film this look, and let me know down below if you would like to see a tutorial on this look using this palette, but I didn't realize that my camera was dead. So I literally just reached for the first one that was on top, which was this one, and I said, all right, let's just go with it. So the quality of the product itself, the weight of it is pretty heavy. It doesn't seem cheap, to be honest with you. It doesn't even seem cheap looking. However, when I was starting to apply the colors with my blending brush or with any brush, I noticed a lot of fallout. But the colors are pretty creamy. They blend well together. And this makeup right here has been on since about 7 o'clock this morning. And I have not touched up at all except for my lips. And of course I powdered my T-zone right before I sat down to film this for you guys. It is now 9:24. Only thing on my eyes are the shades from the Retro Love palette. On my brow bone highlight, I use two colors. I use the color Psychedelic and Icon, which are these two shades right here. Now for me, when it comes to eyebrow highlight, cheekbone highlight, even bridge of the nose highlight, and Cupid's bow highlight, I like them all to be the same. So I actually have the same thing on my cheekbone, a little bit on the nose, and a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Now in the crease, I have a mix of colors. So I have on Peace, Rebel, and Fab. Then on top of that, I blended out a little bit of Rock and Roll. I also have 3D Effect, or a halo eye effect, Free Love, and Mod. And then on the center lids, I have Revolution. Yeah, Revolution. Lower lash line, I have Rock and Roll and Rebel. Go ahead and move it right along and show you the rest of the products that were sent to me. The next one is Aura. Next is Inferno. Now this one, I am going to do a couple swatches for you because I knew right away, even though I don't have the actual palette that this would compare to, I'm going to. And I'm not really big on going out and buying a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I honestly stick to what works for me and my clients. But being that I have this one already, then I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I believe that's what it's called. So for now, I'm just going to show you guys a few swatches right on my forearm. So that's White Hot, that's Baked, Lit, Blaze, Warmth, and Smolder. So that's just the first row. White Hot, Baked, Lit, Blaze, Warmth, and Smolder. So I'm just gonna wipe these off and I'm gonna show you the bottom row. Next we have Glow, Flame, Bonfire, Burn, Hot Spot, and last but not least, Ignite. And that's the bottom row. So like I said, I'm going to be purchasing the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette so I can show you all a comparison of this palette with the Naked Heat palette. Moving right along, we got two bigger eyeshadow palettes. These are 18 color. They're both similar packaging. We got Aphrodite and Athena. So this is the palette Athena. Right away, I was drawn to this color right here. I have to swatch it. It looks very chunky. Oh my god, that is so pretty. And that's without any eye primer or glitter glue, guys. I don't know what the staying power is. You guys saw how easy that was to come right off. But it'll be very interesting to try. Next is the Aphrodite palette. And that is what that looks like. And the last two products are highlighter palettes. Unicorn Glow and Mermaid Glow. Believe it or not, I don't own any highlighter palettes. This is the Unicorn Glow. It's a very pretty, iridescent, reflective palette. These are the shades. Pretty interesting. I'm going to be trying out one of these palettes with my next tutorial. But just for reference, I want to go ahead and swatch a shade that I would assume would look good on my skin tone, which is, again, warmer shades. I'm going to swatch this one right here, and it's called Enchanted. Wow! That's actually nothing like I was expecting. It's actually pretty. Alright, so moving on to the last palette, the Mermaid palette. So again, we have some cool tone shades. I would have never purchased this palette, to be honest with you guys. It's just not something that I find that I would ever use on myself or on my clients, to be honest. But I'm curious to see what this purpley shade, the shade called Lure, would look like. Let's see. Pretty pigmented. Wow. I can definitely see this being used for eyeshadows. So yeah, that is the entire collection. Just to recap, so we got 5 eyeshadow palettes and 2 highlighter palettes. For me, I don't think that these products look cheap at all. They are pretty pigmented, as you saw in some of the swatches. So I'm interested to see how they wear throughout the day. Like I said, I'm wearing one of the palettes today, which is the Retro Love palette. So far has done me good. Retro Love palette is actually $10. And the rest of the shadow palettes are $12. The Unicorn Glow palettes, it shows on the packing slip that they're sold as a bundle. So I guess for both of them, the cost would be $24. So yeah, if you guys are interested in purchasing any of those products, I'll provide you all with the link in my description bar below. If you guys have any requests on any of these eyeshadow palettes or the highlighter palettes that you'd like to see in a future tutorial, then please let me know. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching.